Do you feel like there's any attraction between us or no?
I personally don't think so. I do have it with certain people in his life, but not you.
Okay. Can you play a sad sound right here? Do we have any sad sounds queued up?
You're having a good hair day. What do you do to it?
Huh?
What do you do to it? You volumize it?
I mean, does that mean not wash it as much?
No, that's not what that means.
Oh, it isn't?
You don't got some powder or something?
Oh, I don't put no damn powder
You
in
have a
my
hair
hair,
routine.
girl. The Lord does my hair while I sleep.
Because it almost seems like when you have glasses on, like that the world is a little bit separate from you.
Yeah, I mean, when I walk around with these, I can like stare at people and they don't really, I don't feel bad about it because they can't see it. I don't know.
Yeah, because they're skiing by you, probably. I would assume that's probably why.
Is this mic on her okay?
Are we good? Do I sound good? Oh, great. I look perfect.
Oh,
Actually,
dang.
yeah, you just
Well,
told me.
I'm not going to tell you that. You're obviously a taken woman.
Do you ever feel though that lesbians like have no use for you because you're a man?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like that they're just like, get the fuck out of here. I don't need to deal with this shit.
Yeah, we're the ugly women, the lesbians. Did you guys have like school dances and stuff over there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
Did you have the one where the girl has to ask the boy?
No. Why would you think that?
Because some schools have them. Like in the South, they have Sadie Hawkins. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, we had this. I went to that.
You
No,
did?
you're so right. Yeah. That's a really fun one.
Yeah. Anything you want to know about yourself, just ask me.
No one knows where this town is. Even my friends in Indiana have like never heard of it, and so that was a really good sign. We were like, let's find a place where we can be kind of left alone, and we went there and we loved it. And people say it's haunted, but I haven't experienced that. Yeah.
Well, it's haunted by you now, it sounds like, because if it wasn't haunted, I feel like it kind of like, now it's got its chance, you know?
And I'll say this. This is a little girl on the right.
Uh-huh.
She looks like, and this guy is also a very handsome guy. In this photo, she looks like Anthony Smith, who is one of the greatest UFC fighters. Bring up a photo of Anthony Smith as well on a separate, and I shouldn't say that because she's going to get upset.
Yeah, and she's not the one to upset. So you just be very careful here before she Anthony Smiths you.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a beautiful family.
That's why it's so important to stay like hot. You feel like no one wants you.
Really? You think that?
Yeah, I think it's yeah. Is an ugly man acceptable to anyone? I think there are certain like gay
Yeah,
guys that
gamers.
are into.
No, I'm joking, dude.
Now, what do we think is in a McDonald's egg? Probably not any egg.
I mean, yeah, it's probably mostly, it's got to have some egg in it, huh? Yeah, I wonder if you raise a McDonald's egg to completion.
Yeah.
Is that the term?
Okay,
Like,
from fertilization to burger.
right. From when Grimace and whoever.
One
somewhere in
time
a
I saw
place.
like the Unabomber had his little shack in, was it Oklahoma, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had
Oklahoma City.
that was for sale, and I was like, who would want? It was in the middle of the forest. Like, I saw that one for sale once.
You're like, who would buy that? And then you like send it to your husband. You're like, what do you think, babe? You're like, I don't know.
Did you have any pets growing up?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I had 2 dogs. Yeah. Not at the same time, but we had tried to get a dog. And you know how you young, you don't really take care of the dog. My mama done sold my dog behind my back. I was hella mad. Came home from school, I'm like, where my dog?
Where my dog's at?
I still think about that, man. She dead wrong. She sold 2 of my dogs. Ain't tell me.
Damn, were you a bad owner though?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I see you just on the internet, so I know she's like an attractive girl. I know that she, likes to drink or do drugs or whatever, and you're from Massachusetts, right?
I'm from Boston, yeah.
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 So you could probably drink through your vagina. I mean, I don't know. Some girls there can really.
They could do it.
Yeah, they'll get a beer down or they'll get a beer up. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
I could get it up. I could get it up.
I'm a woman and I'm black, so I naturally like the heat.
Oh, so black women prefer to be warmer?
Yeah, of course. No, well, we like the heat. Like our natural habitat is warm.
Oh, that's
and
a good point,
Yeah,
huh?
my family's Caribbean, so like the warmth feels great.
Sometimes I don't think about that. It would be great if your AC or whatever had like a Caribbean setting or whatever. And you could have set that bit and suddenly like some great music came out.
It'd just
like,
be perfect.
boop, 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 boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop. And then some guy's trying to get you to gamble offshore. Suddenly you're like, what temperature is this?
My son's on a Home Alone kick right now. So yeah, he really loves Harry and Marv. Like, yeah. Like to hear his little voice say like I love Marv. I'm just like, this is the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, it also shows he might lightly be considering crime, I think, because Marv, they're the wet bandits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being married to a gay man would be fun because there's a feminine energy to him that would be like almost like having a girlfriend.
Oh, it's the
kind of thing.
largest Pomeranian you can have if you're a woman, is a gay husband. Yeah?
Yes. But at least your Pomeranian could go down on you and enjoy
That's
it.
true. That's true.
You know, and have a good time.
You shouldn't be blindfolded when you go into a hospital. You're there for a couple hours and you get a bill that's $2,000. You're like, yeah, that Tylenol we gave you, that was $300. Like, well, I would have never taken the effing Tylenol if I knew it was gonna be $300.
Yeah, they're like, it was mined from the Tylenol mines in Rome or whatever. And you're like, you're lying.
So then your family moved up to America?
Yeah. We came up through Texas and then moved to a little town in Southern California called Loma Linda.
When you say came up through, what are we talking about? I won't
Like
say
driving.
Okay.
We just drove through. I didn't have my papers yet because I was like underage.
Okay. I was going to say, if the D stands for deportation.
No, I wasn't through, like I wasn't in the trunk or anything like that. No.
Cool.
You get massages a lot.
I do.
They're good for the soul.
Yeah. They really are, huh? I think having somebody touch you that's not trying to like,
That's not sus.
trying to be a pervert or
Depends
whatever.
on the massage you're getting.
The places I go, I tell them immediately when I go in there, do not.
You really do that.
Oh, I tell them straight up. I
Seriously.
say, yeah, because
Do you
I
feel like you have to?
I just don't. I want clear communication between me and anybody that's touching my body.
They had a book, and people would try, like the goal, I think, was by the end of the year to have just somebody, like the conglomerate of youth in the group, to have jerked off in every page, like to completely like turn the book into like a xylophone, you know, like
It's an accordion.
yeah, an accordion, yeah. So like by the end, you could fucking
You could play it.
Oh, you could hire a fat Italian guy to fucking, you know, make it a beautiful Mother's Day for your mother. So, so what did you ask me? I'm sorry, Kat.
I don't know. I don't think I asked you anything.
Oh, damn. God, that's where I live right there a lot of times. Like people were like, yeah, sometimes I'll be talking. People are like, dude, who you talking to? I'm like, did you ask me something? They're like, nah, dude. They're like, I don't even know you. And I'm like, all right. Then I'm just going to go get in my car and leave then.
Yeah, I was talking. Well, YG came on the show and I was asking him, I said, who's the lady who's doing well in the rap? And he said, he said, Sexyy Red going crazy.
I seen that interview.
That's what he said.
You funny.
He is funny.
No, I said you funny.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, he's funny too.
You're going to the grocery store in those?
No, I don't go to the grocery store.
I can't even. I mean, maybe like on Neptune or something, I feel like.
Are you hot or cold, do you feel like?
No, I am. I only run one way because I'm black. So
I was gonna ask because you're pregnant. Are you hot or cold? But he looks really like a strong shellfish would kill him, to be honest. So when you see you
By
with
strong shellfish, we're talking like a big lobster with a big carapace.
you're talking.
Spiny lobster.
No, I'm talking
Like
something to food poisoning. Yeah.
I was thinking that a lobster would attack him in the ocean.
Oh, no. I mean, I could see a lobster attacking him at maybe like a pool at like a Hampton Inn or something. But God, you have a beautiful laugh too.
LASIK surgery used to be something that insurance companies covered, and then they decided that it was cosmetic, so they were no longer going to cover it. When insurance companies were covering it, it was about $10,000, $10,000 to $15,000 per an eye. Then when they said we're not going to cover it, suddenly the doctors had to compete. And now you can get LASIK eye surgery for $3,500 for both of your eyes.
Well, they need you to be able to see so they can fuck you over. That's why. That's the problem.
Right.
They're like, we can't even fuck these people over
it's
anymore
like, exactly.
because they can't see.
Should you be doing that though? I don't do it.
What, getting massages?
No, I don't tell them that. I'm
Oh,
not.
you don't? You're just taking a risk?
Or should I be telling them that?
I mean, I think you preface it like, hey guys, I'm just here for the massage. Especially if I was a girl, I feel like I would.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if it's another girl, you think so?
These
You're
days.
telling them? You're telling them.
Yeah, because some of the girls are even so strong and you don't know. You don't know who's you don't know who's
Fuck.
who.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah.
There's actually underground tunnels that connected through underneath our house. So they were pretty big advocates for
Helping out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty
wow.
cool.
So the Underground Railroad stopped there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think I could see you being in a place that the Underground Railroad had stopped through and kind of Hogwarts probably passed through it. Like, definitely a thorough, you know,
I love getting pigeonholed right now.
Yeah, sorry.
I love it. It's good.
The only way I know how to like accept things in the world is to pigeonhole them, I think.
Do you have like good and bad days down there?
Good wiener days?
Like
kinda?
where you're just like, I wouldn't mind if someone saw it. Like it's looking, I think vaginas have more going on that can be either there's more pieces to have in place that some days you're just like, this is great. And it's probably the days that you're like ovulating or whatever.
Oh, it's that party nostril, homie. That's what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? The deepest dimple, baby. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
I love that they wear hats still to weddings, like fascinators rather. Yeah, which I learned. I learned that they're called fascinators, not
A
hats.
fascinator's a hat?
It's called like the ones you wear to the wedding. Those are called fascinators, not hats, and there is a difference.
Bring it up. He sounds like a gay superhero, kind of. That's how I feel. And it's just a dude that shows up and it's like, he doesn't have any specific powers like any of the other superheroes. He's just like more like exciting. He's like, oh shit, there's Fascinator Randy or whatever.
What's the thing that all the goth people do in town? I used to go to it sometimes. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Or is that a goth thing or is that not?
I think it's like a theater kid thing. I don't know.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes like the goth kids would always get kind of grouped in with that.
Yeah.
Like I remember people would drive by them sometimes and be like, yeah, have fun at Rocky Horror Picture Show. And they'd be like, what? So maybe that's
No one's yelled that at me before, but
Wait, did you have a jerker?
Huh?
Did you have a jerker? Like, did you ever see the kid jerk off in class?
Oh, yeah. We had this one class where it was like the thing to kind of jerk off in your book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What class was that? What class was that?
I don't
Health
know.
class, maybe?
No, I think it was just class.
Just any class?
Yeah, it was like one of those
Jerk
classes
off.
you're like, oh, what is this class about? Like 3/4 of the way through the class, you're like, what is this class about?
You're all
You know?
horny. Yeah.
Well, I think that.
Well, I don't know if Ghost Bobby could hold you down. I don't know. Can somebody help me out here?
I think Bobby would haunt the shit out of both of us.
Yeah,
is what
that's
he'd
true.
do. I mean, I don't know what you're trying to say, Theo, but you're saying
What are you asking me? That's what I feel like.
are you in line to catch me? Should he die?
No.
Are you the man to take care of this woman and this damsel in distress?
What? Is this like is this a proposal?
No,
Someone on an airplane, I don't even want to get off. Let me just stay on the plane.
For real?
Yeah, just like I just want to sit in here. It's peaceful.
So you like planes?
When it lands, when we get there, sometimes I don't want to
Everybody
get out.
getting off.
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
be the
bye.
last one getting
Me
off.
too. I said bye,
I
everybody.
do that too. They be like, you need help? I'm like, go ahead.
Yeah, I need you to leave me alone.
Right.
That's what I need.
Oh God. I'll be the last one getting off. Every time.
I'm a huge
a
Joe
picture of
Pesci
him.
fan. So
You are?
Yeah, I think like my cousin Vinny is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
My cousin Vinny, it feels like, is my life currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my husband and I mean, my husband doesn't look like Joe Pesci, but he dresses like him in that movie, like with the cowboy boots and like the black leather.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then-
like
and
an
then-
Uber driver in Tulsa kind of?
I don't know.
Podcast, you just like, there's no foreplay. It's just
Right.
you walk in the room and we're rolling. So it's like, I want to be, and you know, I took for those
Yeah,
of
you
you who
took
haven't
two-
heard me, I took 2 Tylenol PM by accident. So this is going to get weird.
And is that a new thing that like women are doing to like challenge themselves more? Do you feel like?
What are you talking about? I had a headache and I did it by accident.
When you see someone wearing a lot of like just hats, gloves, and what's the other thing that I like your outfit to look complete, you just look more complete. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. There's more. They're more. They look a little bit more gift wrapped over there.
Right.
Whereas here, if it's hats and gloves, it's burglary usually. I feel like. So it's just like America's kind of
Best
like.
dressed people in America are burglars, if we're being honest.
We have so many burglars now. There should be a contest. I feel like.
Toronto, they're like, is it? I always say it wrong. Toronto, not Toronto.
It's I think you can call it whatever you want to. They're just happy you came to visit. I
They
think.
really are.
Yeah,
and
they're-
they should be. It's a bitch getting there.
Well, and it's like a lot of people didn't even think Canada was real for a long time. Like we had to discover it like 7 times before people were like, "Yes, okay, we'll admit it that you're real."
Is that the history of that? I don't really know how. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, 100%, dude.
We are on another planet right now in my house. Like the toddlers are running things. They're running things.
They are.
And I'm scared of them.
Yeah.
And I feel comfortable saying that here. I wouldn't tell them that. I act tough.
No, you got to, I think you go away from the house.
We don't let them know we're outnumbered, because they're just kind of learning to count. But we are fully outnumbered.
You only teach them to count to 2.
Before they start making sense and having little toddler meetings of like, hey, listen up, there's more of us than there are of them.
Was your dad like a runaround guy? Did he have a lot of girlfriends or not?
Yeah. Well, he was like a raging alcoholic, and then I was born, and my mom was like, ultimatum.
Oh, really?
Her or drinking. And then he stopped, but he did some other shit. And then he became a mechanic.
Oh, yeah.
He's still a mechanic.
A lot of people that quit doing drugs, they end up, I feel like they get into like mechanicking.
Yeah.
These days, first of all, everybody looks pretty good these days. Can we say that?
Well, if you have money, there's no reason you better look good. But it's expected.
But even the government is like buying people teeth and phones, phone cards. It's like, I feel like everybody kind of almost looks the same now, really.
Yeah, I agree.
I've seen a clip of someone years ago that was chastising Tucker Carlson. Like I think he was in Jackson Hole. Like he was in Wyoming where just nothing happens in Wyoming.
Oh, I think I remember this clip maybe.
Yeah.
But he was with his children?
He was with his children. And
that's so bizarre because then the kid is witnessing and the kid is like, what's even going on?
Right. They have no idea who I am. My kids have no idea who I am.
Yeah, he's like, I thought my dad sold nicotine pouches. He's a, and I remember we came in and this time he had on sunglasses and it was like his first time teaching sex ed. And I think he was so embarrassed. He didn't want to be seen doing it or something, but we know it's him, right? Cause he's taught us other classes.
You've seen
and
him.
Stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen him. And he was up there just like pointing at all the stuff and everything. And people are losing their fucking minds, like one kid's like jerking off in the corner. Like there's a lot of because gay dudes would be like, God made me gay, right? Or whatever. I'm not gay by choice. But the second they buy you one drink, they're trying to get you to choose to be gay. It's like,
that's interesting.
Bro, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like what else do you like to keep at home that makes you feel good?
I like candles, air freshener. I don't know, because when you clean up and then you light a candle and then you chill, it just seems cool.
It feels like you won, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up and had such a crystal clear dream. My last pregnancy, my EP was trying to get pregnant. And
EP means executive producer?
Yeah.
Okay.
My former executive producer. Her son visited me. And it was before she knew she was pregnant. And I said to her, you're having a little boy. Like, you're pregnant. And she was like, I'm not pregnant. And then she went back.
Somebody shot an episode of The Ring in your womb, maybe. They just had a dog or whatever that can
with their tongue.
No, he can open up a pack of cigarettes. So can you look that up? I want to say it was an Australian Shepherd.
That sounds right.
You need to take him to a vet ASAP. Well, okay.
If he's opening up a pack of cigarettes.
That's crazy then. Hold on. Here's crazy. This is how insane America is. It says if your dog ate a cigarette, you need to take him to the vet ASAP. However, Americans can smoke them.